get to know you a little bit. My name is Kathleen Nell Smith, but I've been Kathie, K-T-H-I-E, since first grade. Yeah.
First grade. And do you remember which apartment you live in?
Oh, come on.
255. There you go.
She lives in 255.
4.
Oh, sorry, 254. Boy, I was off. Yeah, whose room's 255? Joanne? She would have been living in your room. Sorry about that. She can't live in your room. There's not enough room, is there? Yeah. All right, 254. So she's in the new part of the building on this side, down, and do you remember how long you've been here? Maybe what? 6 weeks? 2 months?
A month.
A month? Okay, we're close. Come on in, Ilma. A month. Let's go with a month. Yeah, sounds good. All right.
That's not long.
That's not too long, but we're glad to have you here. Okay, tell them, where were you born? I was born in Barn. We say Barn. Born in Cedar City, Utah. Woo-hoo. Anybody else from Cedar City? I think really close to Cedar City. Okay, Cedar City. So she's born down south, and were you raised down there also? Yeah. My dad had a farm and a dairy, and it was a town of about 300.
Okay. Perfect.
Towards the west, towards Nevada.
What was it called?
Newcastle.
Newcastle.
Okay. Hey, people were nodding. People know where that is, right? All right. Tell us what other places you have lived besides by Cedar City. My husband was in the Navy
Oh.
in the time when people had to be in the military or find a way to be in it. And so we were all along the East Coast where navies are.
Right.
What was your favorite town you were in? Newport, Rhode Island.
Ooh,
Anybody been to Newport, Rhode Island? So that's on the coast, right? Yeah. It's very beautiful, especially probably in the fall. Were you there in the fall? I was there in a couple of falls.
A couple falls. Is it beautiful?
Yeah, it was a really pretty place. How fun. Rhode Island. That sounds fabulous. Tell us where you went to school. Where'd you go to high school? Cedar City, Utah.
Cedar City, Utah.
Did you go to college?
Where
Yes.
at?
The U. Is it called the University of Utah still?
Yeah.
They haven't changed its name. Utes, woohoo! We have some Ute fans in there, and we have a lot of BYU fans in here, so. Which is there more of? I don't know. I don't dare ask. Okay. Hey, you just shush back there. It's Ken. Should we throw things at him? All right, what did you study at the U? I graduated as a nurse.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so, and then did you get a job as a nurse? Where at? Well, in Salt Lake, mostly
Okay.
Virginia, and I think that's it.
Awesome. And how long did you work as a nurse?
I liked it. It was probably about, well, I had 4 boys after a while,
Okay.
so that's when it,
Kind of ended a
Yeah.
little bit, huh?
all right, well, let's talk about, she says she had 4 boys. I'm gonna tell you, I was a psychiatric nurse. After the boys. After the boys? She's funny, huh? 4 boys, all right. How many grandchildren do you have? 11.
11.
Any great grandkids? No, they're all still kids.
Okay.
11 grandkids, that's fabulous. So fabulous. Tell us about, what's something that you used to like to do or still like to do? A hobby or a talent or a sport? You have something that you love to do? Sports.
What sports?
Can barely walk.
Okay, no sports.
What was the other thing?
A hobby or a talent?
What's next? Hey, I don't believe her for a second. Does it do any of you? She has something that she's talented at. Do you like to read?
Yeah? Okay, there you go. She loves to read. Is that something that you would do in your spare time?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, then that's called a hobby, right guys? She loves to read. That's so great. No.
Do you sing and dance?
Yeah. No singing or dancing, she says, but reading. Very good. Yeah, reading's a great hobby. I love that. Tell us some. Yes.
I have to tell you, I took piano lessons.
There you go.
The piano teacher in town was my mother. I was not a good student.
Yeah, right.
It's hard when it's hard when the piano teacher's your mom. It's hard to take lessons from your mom, right? Yeah. All right. Tell us one of your favorite places that you've traveled to.
We were in the Navy and we lived in Virginia on the coast for some time, and that was lovely.
One of your favorites?
Yes. It's where they would do reenactments of the Civil War,
Very cool.
different costumes and working towards each other. It was fun.
That would be Williamsburg.
Williamsburg, Virginia. Yeah. Can anybody else seen that? The Civil War? Yes.
That's where her oldest twin boys were born, was Williamsburg.
Her oldest twin boys.
Were born in Williamsburg.
They were born in Williamsburg. Okay, so you have twin boys, and then the other ones aren't twins though, right?
But they're boys.
But they're boys.
4 boys.
4 boys.
So she had twins. How fun. What are your twins' names? I'm always curious.
Eric and Scott.
Perfect.
They don't have rhyming names.
That's okay.
That's okay. I'm always just curious. What are the other boys' names?
Jared. And that last one, let me think. Aaron.
Aaron.
Very nice. I know, it's hard to keep track in your head.
Spell Aaron.
Aaron.
Very nice. So Williamsburg. Very cool.
It was a neat place, because they did a lot of historic American everything.
Right.
They were serious.
And there's a lot of history back there.
Yes.
Very incredible. Does anybody have a question that they would like to ask Kathie? Did we cover everything that you guys,
What brought you?
to Bountiful?
Yes.
What brought you to Bountiful?
My husband, oh, well, we were in the service there, and then after he was released, came here.
Very nice. Ken?
Where were you stationed when you were living at Williamsburg? At Fort Eustis or Fort,
It was a Navy base. Can you think of a Navy?
Navy?
A Navy little,
What's the Navy base right there?
I'm no help whatsoever, sorry.
Across the bay.
Okay, when you think of it, holler out, okay?
Yeah, because I was stationed at that's Fort Eustis, which was right at.
Okay, all right, so it's right there.
the Navy one had no ships. It was just a little station.
Very nice. Well, Kathie, we're so glad to have you here at Legacy House, and we're grateful for the opportunity to get to know her a little bit. Martha had a question.
Where was she married?
Where did you get married? I mean, what?
Place. St. George.
St. George, and she was from Cedar City. That makes sense, huh? Right in St. George. Very nice. Very nice.
I have twins that are 47, and there are 11 total, and that's, the next generation is far from starting.
Yeah.
Very awesome. Come on in, Betty. You can sit right here. Just come right up front. Thank you, Kathie. We appreciate it. Let's give Kathie a hand. We're so glad to have her here. We always love it when we have new people to come in and join us.